session is almost coming to an end. Do you have a favorite quote that you would like to share with us? One that has highly impacted you in one way or the other? And yeah, any favorite quotes. You don't have to tell us who the quote is from, but any favorite quote of yours.
My favorite quote is, "No one can be you, and that is your power."
I love that. Thank you for that.
Yeah, that's my favorite one.
And any pattern words, because this session is almost coming to an end, like I said. Any pattern words with for our audience?
I just want, everyone to know that, just be mindful of your mental health. And especially when you're on social media, be mindful of what you're taking in, the kind of pages you follow, the kind of people you watch, because it definitely leaves a lasting impact on your, mind. Detoxing from social media is, another thing that is helpful for me. Sometimes I deactivate my account for 2 weeks and then I come back. But yeah, just being mindful of all these things. Yeah, exactly. There's so many ways to cope, even deleting the app off your phone for, a few days, and there's so many ways.
But
But
don't you think that's, I don't know, I feel like that's even more dangerous for me, because if
what do you mean?
So for example, it's good to take the risk, but if I realize I'm addicted to something, for example, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna stay away from this thing. It's just like, let me put it this way. Now, sometimes I think Sprite, a cold bottle of Sprite can be highly addictive to me, a very cold bottle. So there will be times when I'll be like, you know what, I'm going to stay away from sugar. And then maybe I stay away from sugar for like a month. And then after a month, I start having the sugar craving. And then I taste one bottle of cold Sprite. And I'm like, that's it. And then on that same day, I have like about 7 bottles of it. So don't you think it's not, that's a personal thing, but do you think staying away for a while could make you, when you come back, become more addicted? Or do you think staying in there and just controlling yourself, controlling what you do?
Yeah, that's why I said, I'll deactivate it and then I'll come back. But this is something I practice. So it's not like, I come back and have the same behavior. It's like, no, I come back, I'm on there for a little bit, and then I leave again. So
Awesome.
it's just it's a routine practice that you have to, get down pat. You don't want to keep going and having the same addictive habits, so it's like, how do you break the addiction? That's like really what I'm saying, like how to cope with being so addicted. How do you break the addiction? It doesn't mean you got to stay away from it forever. A month is good, but maybe that's too.
The social media is not controlling you. You are in control.
Exactly. Have more control over, how much you use it, Don't let it call you. Let you go to it, kind of thing.
Yeah, some people, like when they wake up, the first thing they do is, who like this picture? That's
I know.
And I think that's the most dangerous part. One of the things I learned from Jim Quick is that when you wake up, the first thing you do is not look at your phone. That's like the first thing you do. Go do any other thing. Go take a shower, go run, go do some push-ups, but don't look at your phone, because it's like you are selling your sovereignty to your mobile device. So instead of you being in control of the day or being in your creative state, you're now putting yourself in the responsive state, whereby you're responding to text messages, you're responding to emails, you're responding to posts. So you don't have, so it's like you're depriving yourself of your mental creative. So
I agree.
Thank you for that pattern word. Thank you for the pattern word, and thank you for the advice. And I've been looking forward to this interview, and I'm finally glad that we've been able.
I know. Thank you for being patient with me.
Yeah, I'm glad, because it was explosive, it was insightful, and I know a lot of people will learn tons of information from this interview. Oh, one final question: how do we reach you if we want to reach out to you on social media?
My Instagram is a_comes_first. That's like, the dot and a 1 ST. A comes first, and that's my personal page. And then my my health page is beginning, like as beginning the journey. Yeah.
All right, audience. There will be a link in the description section below. And I just want to thank you again, Alimah. I appreciate you
Thank
being in
you.
the session. And I also want to appreciate you, audience, for staying till this very point in this video session. And until next time, when I'll be seeing you guys in the next video with another exciting guest, remember to always be your best self. Take care, everyone.
Exactly.
Bye-bye.